Hello, my name is Lincoln Erickson, and I'm running for the WSUSOM class of 22 president. So from an outsider's perspective, a lot of people see me as this white, masculine male, that I hold a lot of privileges in society. And you're right, I do, and I understand these privileges. I grew up in rural northern Michigan, never experienced any diversity, came from a background that was so under a rock, as a lot of people would say. And then my life completely changed at the University of Michigan. After my first year, I became a RA in a dorm that was catered towards pre-medical students. And it was there during my 3 years as an RA at the University of Michigan, my life changed. I became a huge advocate for identities that never pertained for me and I never thought of. After my first year of working really closely with the diverse body at University of Michigan, so I had a year under my belt, I realized the safety of women at University of Michigan was not where it should have been. So there was one floor in Cousins Hall that was dedicated towards women. And I approached my hall director and I said, I want to be the RA for that floor. And he's like, no, we can't do that. We can't have a male RA on an all-female floor. That doesn't make sense. And I said, no, it does make sense. Because these women are scared to walk home at night. Because after leaving a party, they're like, hey, I'm worried that someone's going to attack me, or I'm worried about being a woman on campus. And I told him, I want to be able to give all my female residents my phone numbers so they can call me. And I did, and I gave him my phone number, and I would say at least 2 nights out of the week I would get a phone call at like 3 a.m., 2 a.m., they're like, hey Lincoln, I'm walking home, it's really dark, I'm by myself, come get me. And I would wake up, I mean obviously I was woken up and like go get them no matter how far they were, and I would walk them back to their dorm to make sure they felt safe. And it was experiences like these at University of Michigan that really catered towards changing my overall life perspective. Also, during my junior year at University of Michigan, I became heavily involved in the Black Lives Matters movement. I developed great bonds and kinship, or I developed great bonds with my black friends, and I really saw the need for them to have greater, equality in school and in their life. So I worked towards catering towards them at University of Michigan. But again, as a white person, I definitely had to keep those boundaries as a white person should, because it was more of a black power movement, and I just wanted to feel that they were aided by someone who had power in their society. And then again, my life changed again. I met the first person that was deaf ever in my life. This person approached me in the cafe, and he was like, I couldn't speak sign language, and I was really just trying to communicate with this person, and we ended up writing everything, but he's like, I feel like I'm gonna drop out. I don't know anyone that's deaf. Not one person at University of Michigan knows sign language. Not one person is deaf here. And it shocked me to see this person so sad about not having one person to talk to. It drove me crazy. And so I spent the next few months learning sign language. And I became fluent in sign language and took classes. So during the day I took classes at U of M, and at night I took sign language classes at night, and I became fluent within the next 2 months, and I passed my certification so I can certify to teach ASL as well as practice it as an interpreter. And I learned about deaf rights and all the deaf problems that they face, about, like for example at University of Michigan they have closed captioning on lectures, and so myself and Mike changed this closed caption procedure at University of Michigan, so all deaf people and future deaf people through the University of Michigan will be able to have closed captions on their lectures. And after 2 years of learning the language and learning about the culture, and it wasn't even an identity that I knew of, we began a relationship. And so we've been dating now for 2 years. Dating a deaf person is incredible, and it teaches me over and over again all the powers I have in society. So I'm coming before you saying, why am I doing all this? Like, why am I telling you so much about myself? Is I don't want you to see me as this person that doesn't understand inequality and power, because I do. I believe that people are so unique and have experiences that only they can understand, and I just want to be that person that they can listen to. I want to be the person that will listen to them about their experiences and help them. I tiptoed into running for candidacy as president at Wayne State because I didn't know if I could give all of the effort that was needed. But after talking with the class of 21's president, I realized that I would be the right person for this job because I could dedicate the amount of time. It's really important to me because I did tiptoe and I do want to give it my best effort, and I think that I can. I have a lot of experiences that really helped shape me towards governing a diversity of student population at Wayne State. I genuinely care about Detroit. Wayne State was my top choice from the beginning, and I told all my friends. I said, Wayne State is the place I want to go. It's the only place I want to go. As soon as I got accepted here, I turned down the rest of my interviews, and I came here. I do plan on living in Detroit. So when I have kids one day, I want them to look at the school down the road, and I want to say I helped that school become what it is. I helped their curriculum, I helped their student body, and I want my kids to be proud of me that I had a big step in that school's achieving academic success and prestige around the country. As your president, I can't say that I'll fall in love with you like I did with my partner, but I can say that I will learn a language for you. Thank you.